Oh, mate. You know, it's just been the bannings of those really powerful cards like Ancient Tomb and stuff. What what a better way to celebrate than by facing Pog. Let's go. To be fair, we are a land destruction deck, so there is that. But hopefully I can show you some pretty cool things here with this deck, especially involving Repercussion and Zell. I think yesterday, I really wish I had that captured, but it was Zell was like a 15-3, and they blocked the creature, but we had Repercussion out, so yeah, we pretty much annihilated them when they blocked. Kaboom! See you later, land. I'm sure they'll be getting more of those later. You gotta slow them down. Or with Autumn. Okay. Spicy. Start your engines. So we could go for Zell. I think we definitely do want to go for Zell. Because then we want to start hitting them in the following turn. Surveil something away. Smelt can kill the Arcane Signet. Is this going to backfire? Let's just get the big mana stuff out of the way first. And then return the Surveil land, yeah. Oh, they're going to play Puck next turn, but at least they can't play any additional lands, I guess. Each one of lands you control. So they'll be at... oh, no, they'll be a 3, won't they? Because they've already got 3 lands. Yeah, that's true. Into the north. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. TBH. Hidden Grotto. Damping Sphere. That's interesting. But they don't really... each spell... no, that's just too slow for now. Kill that. Guess we give them the chance to block, because either way they're going to take damage, but they'll take more from the Zell here if they don't. Strangle. Also, the Amonkhet Raceway is going to be good if they can't block this. Oh no, this is the haste one, sorry. Okay, sure. 15. Return the Surveil land again. Okay. This is definitely Fast and Furious. Felt like we had a bloody good start. So here comes Midgame. Am I going to regret? Oh, interesting. Okay. Iron Crag Feet. That's not very good. Attack in. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess if they kill the Repercussion, they're fine. And they can start blocking. But I think Repercussion's bloody good against green, actually. Because green has the... I don't know. Green doesn't normally have big creatures, but we've slowed them down a fair bit. The fact Zell can compete against Pock is interesting. They both have intrinsically very similar abilities. Getting power boosts equal to each land they control. We're going to take damage as well, though, but hopefully that won't kill us. Salvala. Does that mean we just win, then? Because they're going to take 8 here. Do they understand how magic works? They take 8 either way. Right? What? Yes! We can freaking block! Yeah! Quite a delicious hand, because we have a way to deal with the Tezzy. And all of his small artifact creatures if they do happen to play any. Basically just lots of removal. Wow, and a smell as well, which is perfect. Gaining life. I think that would have been okay. Is that an artifact? Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I was debating whether Smelt was going to be good in the format. Turns out it is pretty good because everyone's using artifacts left, right, and centre. And my god, Zell is good with Start Your Engines. It's kind of ironic because Start Your Engines wasn't even in the set he was in. In fact, the only land from Final Fantasy was in fact this one that I thought was any good, the life gain one. Because you're going to be returning one every turn. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a variety of things. But yeah, surveilling every turn is actually nuts with Zell. Also the fact that we can just deal damage to them. Planeswalker. I'm just recording. Right. So apparently the kids are coming upstairs soon. It's going to be fantastic.
This will be easy.
So we can't cast out, so that'll be 2 to them, but then we can hit them for 5 as well. That's the only downside here is that Storm's Wrath now hits the Chandra in addition. So now that Sunscorched Desert hits the Walker, we could even return that one. That's pretty tactically sound to do that, given that they... I don't know if they want to go for the desert now, because they've seen we can ping him with this. We can surveil with this. This is pretty cool. The original build I actually had was mostly just basic mountains. Then I thought to myself, why am I doing this? Let's have specialized lands. So there we go. Does the opponent have any outs at this point? Or they're just going to rope me, which would be pretty annoying. Guardian Idol. I think we just put way too much pressure on them at this point, haven't we? Especially being able to just constantly deal extra damage with them. Making that go up as well, in case we couldn't attack for any reason. Anything good on top?
Yep.
No, just another land. But we can actually get even more lands out here to make Zell even more powerful. Which means he'll be dealing 7 damage, which is a 2-turn clock down to over 3. So Wayfarer's Bauble, they're proving to be pretty critical, actually. Next turn, they do have access to a Guardian Idol, so they could potentially block. But apart from that, I'm not really sure what else they can slow me down with. Sunscorched Desert's going to win me the game. Max speed lets you discard a card, draw a card. That could be fairly useful if we go late game, but we already have other things we really want to do. Can't really see myself using the Storm's Wrath now unless things go absolutely terribly wrong, given that we have the 2 assets that this actually hits. So I think the writing is just on the wall. They can't block with this Phyrexian Might. The Blast Zone doesn't do anything yet. Sanctum doesn't. Crystalline Giant. So let's pray they don't get hexproof on that, because that would be the only one that really annoys me. What do they get? Vigilance. Okay. 4 damage to that then. Fantastic. Well, pretty much a clean sweep there. So now we can start discarding and drawing. Now, I don't know why... Oh, I guess it wouldn't have made a difference either way, would it? Do they have any flash things here? Warping Whale. Okay. A 1-1. Annoyingly, we don't have flash with the shove aside. Oh, that was weird. They accidentally sacrificed it before the block. Yeah, thought as much. Okay, so they had an instant speed blocker. Okay, guess we'll pass the turn then. Damn. This... I always forget this card exists. Warping Well. Just create a random 1-1. Well, looks like they held on as long as they could, but it wasn't enough. If we get a land, this hand is pretty awesome. But if we don't, we're going to be screwed. Because a land will mean we can enable the Chandra. Then the Chandra can enable the Solemn, and then we'll have enough to do most things we want to do. Get to the Chimmel. It's pretty awesome as well. And there's the land. Fantastic. That's exactly what we needed. And hopefully we get to play some cool cards this game. That's all Magic is about after all, is it not? Are they going to play a creature? This exiles it. Okay. Part of me thinks maybe go for the Chandra, then next turn guarantees
Go ahead. Fight
the
me as
4th
hard
land
as you
unless they have a
can.
kill spell.
Real
Which would be annoying, but
Aw, you're looking a
yeah,
little...
if we can keep her alive and then go for the Solemn following turn, that would be very nice actually. I don't really want to play Zell just yet because we have the Sweltering Suns. Restoration of Iganjo. Okay, so they're ramping. Going to get an extra mana onto the battlefield next turn when they return. Well, if they discard one, they can put one down. Okay. And we get the land anyway, so
Let's dance.
I guess we don't have any 5-mana stuff to do anyway. Let's just see what the top card is. No, sadly, no, not good. Chandra's going to be amazing as well. Beautiful. Just land drops everywhere. Sometimes, by the way, you don't want to play Zell. That's just stupid, because if you've got a board wipe set up, ready to kill stuff, you don't really want to play stuff right into it, especially your commander. That's just foolish. So holding back is actually definitely a boon sometimes. They played Cold Steel Heart, which comes in tapped, which means they don't actually... Oh, it would have come in tapped anyway, which is fair enough. Okay. So far, they're not doing anything that scary, nothing big reanimation. Just going to play Kami. Okay. And actually, do we want to kill anything? Because they're going to return it anyway. Oh my god, history. No, actually, now I'm thinking, yes, maybe we do want to kill stuff. History of Benalia. Maybe we hold fast. Go for the Chimmel. Deal one to them. And see what the Chimmel gives us. God, my kids are so freaking loud.
I'd love to.
I'm screaming all the time. Oh, I mean, that certainly slows them down a little bit. I know I said I probably wouldn't want to do that. It does hurt Chandra a bit, but gives us a card, takes some of the pressure off. Oh my god, and we get a Fury as well. So if unit comes into play, unit at end step, they can return one, probably the dog. During your turn, she has Ward 2. Okay. That's scary. During your turn, though. During my turn, it's not the case. Right. Are we in trouble? Possibly. They've got 2 mana up, which is suspicious. Bloody hell. My kid is so freaking loud. Right. Why is the opponent paused on my action there? Okay, so let's see what top card we're going to exile with Chandra. Exploration.
This is a fun
I don't really
idea.
think that helps too much. So what do we want to do? She can deal with those two. I'm gonna pause in though. Or would it be better to do
I will burn Phyrexia to ash.
add 2 mana and then go double Sweltering Suns? Because the first spell will be copied, right? Yeah, let's try that. Because then now they have to give protection to all their stuff. They're going to get lost in response. Son of a bitch.
Here.
That means the spell won't be copied now. Okay, well, we can still do this. And the Fury, actually, still works. We got very lucky with that. Exile that. Yeah, they freaking screwed us right over, though, I have to say. We wouldn't have had to use all these extra assets. But there we are. We want to clear the field. I don't know. I guess losing the Chandra was better than them giving the whole team protection. And a Vagabond. The annoying thing is they've got 5, 6, 7, so they can go for the unit again and resurrect something else. This is a very uphill battle here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, that's very, very annoying. going to go for the Overlord, which is somehow only 5 mana. That's crazy. God, kids. My kids are so freaking noisy. Suplex. Okay, so that can deal 3 damage to a creature. So let's do that to the Ragavan and see if we can power him up. Iron Crag Feet. No thanks. Let's do that again. If we make it... Okay, land. So they see we have the suplex. So do they want to trade? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because the unit can bring it back anyway, right? And then they kill their Ragavan. Come on, give me something good. Dredger's Insight. One of my artifacts and I could leave a graveyard again. One when it enters mill 4, you may put an artifact. Okay. I mean, that's not very exciting, but oh well. Nothing? Nothing. Sure thing. 2 and 1. Well, I guess we've got to play everything. And this is going to go away anyway, so... Let's get rid of this. Come on, we're really banking on this Chimel now, guys. We'll put that into our hand, I guess. Put in hand. It's not the end of the world, but... slightly annoying. Well, I've got a lot of toys, but we just don't have the right toys. That Overlord's going to get irritating, the amount of mana it's going to create them. I suppose they don't have a bloody Bahamut in the graveyard yet. Search. So collect evidence 8. Search for basic. If evidence goes to search for a creature or land. Oh, shit. That's not good. We might be in trouble now. 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. I mean, it could be anything. Analyze the pollen. Oh, of course, it's another Overlord. Jesus. Another bloody Overlord. And they can just keep reviving them. This is quite demoralizing as a red player, because we already have limited capabilities on what we can do. And they are coming in. Well, I think I'm just going to take 7 there. I'm not really too bothered about that. And the fact they've got the Anthem of Champions is nuts as well. Slagstorm for 2. Anything go on top? 1 Power Stone. Can't play that.
Just improvise.
3 damage to each creature isn't even very good. That kills all of my things. It's not very good at all, is it? Guess I'll just... Oh, but they can just trade with these stupid moths. I really don't want to trade with a stupid moth. Really? That's such a shame. Okay. I'm not trading I'm not trading down like that. Ooh, Fire Crystal. Okay. Create a token of target creature. Well, we've got 2 legends, so it's just not very helpful. Oh well, I think the writing's on the wall. We can't survive much more. On this attacks, it creates 2 more 3/2s. This Anthem is... Oh, for God's sake. And that as well, that's the worst case scenario. Get top decked into the... one of the biggest sagas of all time. That's literally the biggest saga, isn't it? Oh no, Bahamut is 1 bigger than that. Both going into Chandra, both coming into me. And again, it doesn't really matter which goes where. Because she can bloody revive them. I might as well slow them down a tad. That's indestructible, isn't it? Yep. 7/7. And we might as well chomp that as well. Because we've got a board wipe, basically. Okay. Jeez. Brutal.
Next time, I'll wear more
Yeah,
comfortable
okay.
shoes.
in life. Land. That's not very helpful. I guess we'll 3 damage to all creatures. Strangle that one. Well, he's not over yet, I suppose, but indestructible. Yeah, okay. So we've managed to empty our hand. I'm actually kind of we've got an evasion. Indestructible as a bitch. Okay. And then next time they're going to revive something else. Idle on the Great Revel. Multiples of that could be quite good with Fire Crystal, but the issue is it's on our turn. And also they've just recreated their entire army. This is tough. And a Calyx, because why the hell not? The only way we can get out of this is if we have some kind of unblockable or repercussion, I think. 5 coming in. That's a lot of abilities. And then when it hits, it's going to create a copy of another enchantment. Is it? Oh, enchanted creature. God's sake. And then something else big. That's silly, isn't it? Can't unlock. I think we're well and truly dead. Oh well. We tried. We take 2 as well. Okay, I'm just going to pass back to them. See what the Chimmel gets us. Gold Hand. That ain't going to cut it. We actually take damage as well. Yeah, I'm going to call it, guys. They've got far too much attack power coming in. This is going to go off. Again, make 3 more knights. Yeah, that's it. Especially versus mono red, where we don't really have a way to deal with indestructible. And it's just gone far too long. If we can't win in the early turns, then the late turns will definitely punish you as a mono red player. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to build mono red, you have to win fast and furious. That's what the land destruction's in the deck, because you're trying to slow the opponent down rather than get to the situation. And there are some commands you face that will just be inevitable death, and that is part of the misery of Magic sometimes. Like this matchup is just a match made in hell, because she gives all of her enchantment creatures lifelink, right? And that is the bane of red, essentially. And we get around that by having the land destruction elements and other destruction elements to try and soften the blow a little bit, because we can't trade up with indestructible. We can't trade up with 5 toughness, 7 toughness very well, especially after you spend 2 or 3 spells trying to kill a 1/7/7 and she just reanimates it. So that's a bit of a lesson for you then there. Although a lot of you probably know that already, but some of you might find that interesting. But yeah, I definitely think this is still a very fun deck, and I would recommend it. It's just kind of a crazy, wacky deck, especially with repercussion. That is definitely a card I would highly recommend it. You craft if you had to craft any card at all. And the Fire Crystal normally is quite good. It's just doesn't work with Legends. It just gives you a discount. But if you had a deck with more ETB creatures, I can see this becoming pretty crazy, especially something like Meteor Golem or anything along those lines.